Santa rated 1200. I'll try to play with white this time, and let's do a Bond Cloud. Welcome back, everyone. For today's video, we are going to be doing something quite different. As you guys can tell, I cannot see anything right now, but as it is the holiday season, we are going to be doing some blindfold chess where I play against the holiday bots. Now, obviously, for blindfold chess, somebody has to be blindfolded, but you also need someone else who can make the moves. So for all you guys who are watching this video, you will notice that right next to me is my wife, Women's Grandmaster Atusa Porkashian. I will let her introduce herself, and then we'll try to play some games and figure it out as we go.
Hello guys. So this is Atusa. I think most of you know me, but I'm kidding. Just in case you don't know me, my name is Atusa, and today is gonna be fun because Hikaru wants to play some fun games against the bots.
Alright, well, thanks for that. So this obviously is going to be pretty random, you guys. Well, no doubt we'll have some editing, but we're trying to do something fun. Now, one of the big issues is in the past I have done some blindfold games, but usually it's very difficult because when I've done things like the blindfold speed run, you guys see a board where there are no pieces and a board where there are pieces, and everyone just assumes, of course, that the streamer can see the board. So let's get right into the action. Today's bot, I'm going to look for 1 second before we get in, just so you guys can see it. I'm going to play against the Yeti bot, which is rated 450. I'm going to play with the white pieces, and I will ask my wife to execute the moves and maybe draw some arrows as well. I think that she will prove that arrows are a good thing, and that even if Anish doesn't understand them, you guys will. So I'm going to start with the move pawn to e4.
Okay. So is it a he or she?
It's a bot. Bots in this modern age, let's say it's a bot.
Okay. The bot played c5.
c5. Okay, so we have a Sicilian defense. What do you think I should play? Knight f3 or d4? What would you suggest?
Knight f3.
Okay, let's play knight f3. We'll try to play normal chess. We won't go for any of those tricks. Obviously, those of you guys who watched my videos in the past, we do have a series called Tricks Are for Kids, part of a speed
Should
run.
I play?
Yes, go ahead and play the move.
Okay. The knight f3, and he played knight f6.
Ooh, knight f6. Okay, so this is a Nimzovich variation of the Sicilian. Many strong players have played this. I think the strongest player who played this pretty often was Shakar Mamdiarov from Azerbaijan, a pretty perennial top 10 player. Not considered the best line. I think Jan Krzysztof Duda, who was a recent second on Gukesh's team, played it as well. Okay, I'll go e5.
Okay, attacking the knight. So he played knight d5.
Okay, so we get knight to d5. I will play the move knight to c3, offering the trade of knights. I want to take with the d pawn to open up the diagonal for the bishop. Obviously, those of you guys who are watching this video at home, you'll notice that I can't see anything, so I don't know if she's arrowing correctly or not, but it is what it is.
Of course. So he played e6.
Okay, so this is still pretty much correct so far. I will play, what do I want to play here? Now I'm going to be honest, you guys, I have actually had this bishop from the black side all the way back, and I want to say 2005. I played this in a Pro Chess League game against the Grandmaster Julio Becerra. I think it was 2005, maybe 2004. So I have played this from both sides. I will play the move bishop to c4. It's 450. It's probably going to make a blunder here.
Okay, you played knight c6.
Knight c6, that should just be a blunder. I'll play knight takes knight.
Knight e7.
Okay, so now you guys are trying to see why the bot is rated 450, because generally when you're playing the beginner bots, they do make a lot of mistakes. They're not going to play precise chess. I think after bishop c4, I think black was supposed to play knight b6 if I remember the line correctly, but anyway, let's skip forward to the current position. So after knight to e7 here, since this is a video and most of you guys are relatively new to the game of chess, or you're closer to beginner level, I will play knight takes knight, because now you can do the count. You'll see I have 2 bishops, 2 knights, and my opponent has 2 bishops after it recaptures a knight.
Bishop takes e7.
Okay, so now I will go d4, opening up the diagonal for my bishop.
Queen b6.
Okay, a developing move. Okay, here I will simply go for basic development. I will castle my king out of the center of the board.
Rook g8.
Okay, rook to g8. Alright, so I guess the bot wants to play for g5, g4. I'm going to play the move knight to g5 here, try to start attacking on the king side. Maybe queen h5 is an idea, hit the pawns on f7 and h7. I hear a lot of clicking,
h6.
so probably the arrows are good. Okay, so h6. Alright, let's play like Paul Morphy. Let's go knight takes f7.
King takes f7.
Okay, I'll play queen to h5 check. You got me scared there. For a second, I thought maybe I made an illegal move. You hesitated.
G6.
Okay, G6. I'll play queen takes pawn on H6.
Rook G7.
Okay, so now I'm going to play the move F4 with the idea of playing F5 due to the pin on the diagonal from C4 towards F7. It should be pretty good for me objectively.
D6.
Okay, so D6. Let's just keep going. F5.
Okay. King G8.
Okay, King G8. Now I'm going to play the move pawn to F6 here, going for the lolly checkmate with queen takes rook on G7.
Bishop takes F6.
Pawn takes bishop.
Rook C7.
Okay, so rook C7. So he's trying to dodge a checkmate for a few more moves. I'll play queen takes pawn on G6.
King F8.
Okay, now there should be a forced checkmate. I will go bishop to H6 check. Pre-move, queen takes G7. Pre-move, queen E7 checkmate. You can pre-move the whole thing.
I did. Yay, you won.
And that
Good
should
job.
be it. Okay, there we go. All right, so we get checkmate in game one, so we're going to continue playing the bot, so click a new bot. We'll play the second holiday bot, which is going to be the Gingerbread Man, rated 800. All right, you guys, so we're now going to play the next bot of the holiday bots. This is the second one. It's called Gingerbread Man, rated 800. And I'm going to put my blindfold back on, and we're going to play once again. I think this time I want to play with black, so can you select the black king and hit play, and let's get going.
Okay, sure, let's go.
All right.
Wow. He played A3.
Okay, so A3 now. I believe this is what's known as the Anderson opening. There was a streamer guy, Hikaru, who played it quite a bit, and then Magnus played it. I think Bogdan Dayak played it in a game of the European Cup to beat Ariantari, if I remember correctly. So it is an opening that's a little bit unusual, but not that crazy. But now I'll play E5 here. Let's go for the big black center with E5 and D5. Let's take advantage of the game. So E5 on move one.
Okay, so he said, please don't eat me during the game. Let's play.
Okay.
Okay, so he played G3.
G3, okay. So now I'll play D5. I have the big black center, the pawns on D5 and E5, and next I'll try to develop my knights and my bishops.
Okay, bishop G2.
Okay, I will now play the move. Actually, you know what? Let's get aggressive. Let's go H5 here. Let's attack on the edge of the board. This is a strategy against a fianchettoed bishop, or fianchetto, I'll say, since my wife is here and she teaches chess. Let's be a little bit proper. You want to be a little bit, let's be a little bit more proper, but also H5 H4 is very effective versus fianchettos, but also against openings like the cow.
But Hikaru, don't you want to play Bun Cloud maybe?
I can do that against the next bot.
It's
a little bit strong.
Okay, sure. So bishop G2, what do you want to play?
H5.
H5? Wow, okay. It's an aggressive move. Okay.
Let's
D3.
See. Okay, D3. So now I'll play the move H4, trying to attack on the king side once again.
Okay. So he played bishop E3.
Bishop E3. That is a weird move. I guess let's develop. Let's go knight to F6.
Okay. Bishop D2.
Okay, so it's kind of wasting time. The Gingerbread Man is a little bit unsure of what he's aiming for. I will go bishop to C5 here.
Bishop C1. Wow.
Okay, so now the bot is having some fun with me. It's trolling a little bit. But even if your opponent trolls you with moves that are illogical, you want to continue to follow through with your plan. So now I will go knight to C6. Just take control of the center of the board here.
Bishop D2.
Okay, so now let's go knight G4. Let's go in and attack. Let's try to eat the pawn on F2, or eat one of the 16
Bishop
Gingerbread
F4.
Man.
Wow. This is the fifth move with the bishop.
Yeah, so now I'll just play pawn takes bishop. E5 takes F4, yeah.
D4.
D4. Okay, let's go bishop takes D4. Still threatening knight takes F2 to fork the queen and the rook.
E3.
Okay, let's play F4. Pawn takes pawn. F4 takes E3.
Okay. He played F takes E3.
Okay, now let's play knight takes E3. Forking the queen, the bishop, and the pawn.
Okay, queen D3.
Okay, let's go bishop to F5, attacking the queen on D3. There's also knight C2 next move to fork the king and the rook
Queen
potentially.
B3.
Okay, so queen b3. Let's go knight takes pawn on c2.
King e2.
Let's go queen to e7 check. Now I think queen e1 is almost a checkmate.
Bishop e4.
Right, let's go queen takes e4. Is there a forced checkmate here is what I'm trying to figure out? I
King
don't see
f1.
it. King f1. Is there a forced checkmate? So if I go queen e1. Oh wait, it's just forced checkmate. Yeah, queen e1 check and queen f2 pre-move checkmate.
Sorry, where?
The queen is on e4, yes?
Yes, queen e1,
queen e1
king
check.
G2. Did you say?
Queen f2.
Oh, okay. Yes, that is correct.
That's checkmate, right?
Yes. Good job. You won.
Good, there we go. All right, excellent. Okay, so I guess we'll play the next bot then. We'll do one more bot for this video. So let's click on new bot, I guess.
New
bot, and select the third one. And this is Santa rated 1200. I'll try to play with white this time, and let's do a ball enclave. Okay.
Okay, let's do ball enclave.
Okay. Okay, so I will start with let's start with e4.
Okay. So he played c5.
Okay, so let's go king to e2. Typical ball enclave, very solid setup.
e5.
e5. Okay, so already black's trying to claim a little bit of the center. I'll start with normal development. Let's just go d3. Open the diagonal for the bishop.
Queen f6.
Okay, let's go g3. Let's fianchetto the bishop to g2.
Knight c6.
Okay, let's go c3 to stop knight d4.
d5.
Okay, so what is the threat? So if I take bishop g4, f3, I should win the knight or the bishop. So that shouldn't work. So let's just play pawn takes pawn.
Knight c to e7.
Okay, I will now go bishop g2, develop the bishop, and guard the pawn on d5.
Queen f5.
Queen f5. Okay, that's a weird move. I'll play knight to d2. The idea of going to c4, e4, and forking on d6.
c4.
Okay, I'll play knight takes pawn.
Knight to c6.
Okay, let's just play pawn takes knight. A little bit disappointing to see it blunder like this.
Bishop c5.
Aha, so it's threatening a checkmate. So if I take the pawn on b7, there's queen f2 mate. We don't want to allow that. Now Santa, obviously, who knows, if I don't let Santa win, maybe I'll get some coal in my stocking, but I'm not too afraid of that this year. So let's go bishop to e3 and stop the checkmate.
Queen h5 check.
Okay, I will play bishop to f3, attacking the queen.
Bishop g4.
Okay, now there are many ways to just win this, but I think I'll play pawn takes pawn on b7 to attack the rook on a8.
Bishop takes f3.
Knight takes bishop.
Rook d8.
Okay, so after rook to d8, okay, now I'll play queen to a4, checking the king on e8.
King f8.
Okay, bishop takes bishop on c5 check. I have a very nice idea here. What did it play?
Knight e7.
Okay, so now let's go for a Botez gambit here. I'm going to play queen to d. I'll play queen d7. The point is, if black takes a queen, you promote the pawn, and then rook d8, queen d8 is checkmate.
Rook e8.
Right, and now we'll continue in the theme of the Botez gambit. I'll play queen takes knight check.
Okay. Rook takes e7.
And here, actually, I think I don't have to promote to a queen because the rook is pinned. So I'm going to have fun here and play b8 equals rook. Do you know how to do that, Atusa, or not? Or do you promote
Seriously?
it? Do you know how to under promote? Some people don't know how to under promote when you play Title Tuesday. I've seen it happen. Do you know how to under promote the
But
pawn?
probably they had it on automatic.
It's on auto. So do you know what to hit in case this happens to you when you play Title Tuesday?
You already won the game.
Was it a queen?
Look at the board.
Oh, you made a rook. Okay, you under promoted to the rook like I wanted. Okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't automatic. You should hit the control, right?
Because you're supposed to. So for anybody who's watching this video, when you're playing in live chess, you need to hold down Alt when you're trying to promote if you have automatic. But it is true that since these are the bots, I believe you could select, right, is one of the four. So when you're playing a bot, that means that you can always you select it manually. It's not automatic. But if you were playing Title Tuesday, you do need to under promote. I remember there was a game, I forget when it was, maybe a year and a half ago, where Shakram Mamedyarov, the Azeri player, he's playing in Title Tuesday or the Pro Chess League, and he didn't know how to under promote the pawn. And I think he ended up losing the game on time because of it. So just something you should remember. But at any rate, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys who are watching this enjoy this. I need my assistant, my wife. I have no idea what her arrows look like or how this was, but at any rate, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, a big shout out to you.
Thank you for having me. It was fun. I enjoyed it.
And of course, everybody, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I didn't do it the traditional way, but we can always have some fun instead of saying smash. Just if you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe, and we'll be back with more videos playing against the bots, and we'll take from there. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys all very soon. Have a good one. Bye.